Hey curly heads. So for today's wash and go, I decided to do it using only and solely products found on warriorcurls.com. I like that now I can send people to one location to get all must-have products. So I'm starting off with the microfiber towels and I am using both of them. I used the turban one on my hair. I just wrapped my hair in it after showering or washing my hair. And then I'm using the rectangular, which is the extra large towel. I promise you can accommodate any hair length as it is the largest one on the market right now. I used a curl coil to hold my hair. As you can see, I only had to wrap it once around the little top knot or bun, if you want to call it that, and held it in place. I'm then using the curl mister to re-wet my hair. And I guess normally what I do now is if I don't style my hair in the shower, then I will do it immediately after taking a shower. But I did end up putting my hair in a towel because I had a few things to do before starting on my hair. So now I'm using our newest Tangle Teezer Gold Ultimate Wet Detangler. We only have a few of these in store, so if you are a Tangle Teezer fan like I am and a fan of the chrome gold color, I would suggest that you get those before we run out. This is a specialty item and we will only be carrying them until they run out and not restocking again. So now I am going to start off with the AfroLove Leave-In Smoothie. This is the leave-in conditioner. And this conditioner, for those who haven't seen my videos yet, is extremely rich. And I don't mean that it's dense and heavy, but it's just, you'll feel it. You're going to feel it conditioning your hair. And I feel like it has a nice amount of slip, but at the same time also has a good amount of moisture to your hair. It's the only leave-in that I can probably wear without needing anything else. So then I'm following up with the Soft Curl Jelly from AfroLove as well. I love both of the jellies from AfroLove. I decided to do the soft curly one because I wanted more of a softer hold. I will still end up with super defined and a good hold on the curls, just not much of a cast. So a good rule of thumb when using these products, or any products really, is to start with a little first. Before you try a new product, I always say start with a little bit, and as you start doing your hair, you'll know if you need more. And what I've noticed with AfroLove is that a little goes a long way. What I just did there with the Tangle Teezer Detangler is that you can activate your curls more, giving you more defined ringlets by doing that little flick or that little twist at the end with your wrist, and by doing that you activate them more. So now I'm moving on to the next section. Usually I part my hair in, I won't say 3.5 sections. I kind of do 3, but then I leave the crown of my head for last. And that's because I will style it in a way that I feel will give me more volume and kind of help me get rid of that permanent part that I seem to have in my head. Again, I'm using a curl coil to just kind of hold my hair in place. Sometimes I use butterfly clips, but I find that a lot of them, if they weren't made correctly, if they have little pieces of plastic that just weren't filed down right, they end up snagging my hair, sometimes pulling it directly from the roots, which can hurt. So again, this is the beautiful Tangle Teezer brush, just a little bit of an upgrade from our curl detangler. And it also has more flexibility with the teeth. And as you can see, there's different levels. That's what I was showing you there. So again, with the next section, I start off wetting it again, using a leave-in smoothie and the gel. So I've done those 3 sections. This is kind of the little half section that I mentioned that I leave for the very end. And the reason I do this is because I kind of style it all forward first and then flip it back, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, keep watching because I'm about to show you. So being that I am less dense up here, I usually just put leave-in that whole entire chunk, kind of like you saw. I don't really section it for the leave-in, but when I go in with the jelly, I will be sectioning it kind of like you see right here. I try not to do a perfectly straight line because I don't want it to show later, so I kind of just purposely make a crooked line, but I want the section to be small enough where I can get the product in it thoroughly, and I know that once it's dry, it's going to have a nice amount of hold. If you are a lot more dense in this section or have a lot more hair, then you may want to do smaller sections. In my case, this is about as small as I get. And again, it's only because I want to make sure that the sections are thoroughly, I don't want to say drenched, but that they have enough of the jelly, because once it's dry, I do start picking at my hair like crazy. So again, this is where I kind of comb it up. And then at this point, I'm actually doing it back. But if you have bangs and if you like to pull your hair forward, then I would actually recommend doing it the other way around, where you kind of start from your forehead, section it off, and then comb those pieces forward. That way you can have a lot of volume and your bangs are nice and in place. So now I'm going in with the Edge Control double-sided brush. One side has the brush, the other one has the comb. And I'm going to use the exact same soft curl jelly for my edges. Believe it or not, these are the only two gels that I can also put on my edges and it will hold it down for a long time. And I still use it. I swear by the, the Mane Choice type 4 like edge freeze gel. And I love that thing. Sometimes it will flake because it literally will freeze your edges in place. But when I don't need them to be completely frozen, just kind of held down and put together, I like to use either one of the jellies, and even the curling puree from the Afrolove line will do the same thing. But in this case, I'm just going to use the same gel, and you will see the next day that it's actually going to still hold my edges in place. When I show you guys the after results, it will be the next morning after I slept. So I didn't show it in a video. I don't know why I didn't catch it, but I did actually take off any excess water and product with the towel just lightly, because this is new to me, getting rid of the excess water and product. I always feel like I'm going to frizz my hair. But nonetheless, I'm going to put the towel on now while I diffuse, just to make sure that it helps prevent my hair from getting frizzed up. And in 3, 2, 1, bam! These are my next day results, although I did end up, oh my god, I completely forgot. Diffusing. I'm so sorry, you guys. I did end up diffusing the night that I did my hair, but these results are from the next day. I didn't have enough time to keep recording that night. I was tired once I was done, so I slept with my curl case, and these are my next day results actually. So this is day 2 with all of the same products that you just saw. So now I'm getting ready to fluff it up a little bit, split some of the curls, and run to work because I was probably close to running late. I'm trying to get better with that and not run late. Anyway, you guys, I hope this video was helpful, and if you found some value to it, go ahead and give it a like. Feel free to share it. And again, these were the main products used. You can shop all of these products now at wearyourcurls.com.